Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Business. And as you might know by now, this is a segment we do from time to time called An Executive You Should Know. And I really enjoy doing this because, one, I get to meet new folks, but two, every now and then I get to catch up with an old acquaintance that I haven't seen in a while. And that is the case today because I'm talking to Ray Lattimore. Ray is the founder and the CEO of Marketplace Professional Staffing. And Ray, I have not seen you since pre-COVID. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're here. And this is just a little brief segment we do so our viewers can get to know somebody new. And I am glad that you are here with us today. So let's just start off, Ray. Where are you from? Are you a South Carolina boy?
I'm a Greenville boy.
You're a Greenville boy, man. You born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
Greenville.
In a little place called Nickeltown.
Nickeltown, I am quite familiar with it. You founded Marketplace Professional Staffing in what year? We're looking about 20 years ago.
Yeah, about 27 years ago.
27 years ago. What made you decide to do that?
Well, I graduated from college on a basketball scholarship and picked up a business degree and went to work for a large corporation called MetLife.
Yep.
Traveled all over the country.
Right.
Spent 4 years in Manhattan and was ready to come home.
All right. Excuse me, but you said a couple things there that I can't let pass. One, a basketball scholarship. Where'd you play ball, man?
I played basketball at Spartanburg Methodist for 2 years and Southern Western for 2 more.
How about that?
Well,
I'm from Kentucky, so I'm, of course, a huge basketball fan. And then you went and you lived in New York City. Did you live in Manhattan?
I lived in Manhattan.
You lived in Manhattan, which is one of my favorite places in the world. It's a love-it-hate-it kind of place, but you liked it?
I enjoyed it for 4 years. I was ready to come home.
Yeah, I bet you were. So you came home and you decided, I'm going to do my own thing.
Yes.
And you started Marketplace. Tell me about the agency.
Marketplace is 27 years old. We specialize in light industrial manufacturing, warehouse and logistics. We do HR consulting, and we do assessments of top-level executives.
Well, I tell you what, if you are in the manufacturing industry or trying to appeal to that group, you couldn't find a better place to do it in South Carolina. We know a thing or two in this state about making things, don't we?
We absolutely do. The best in the world.
Yep, I think you're right. Was it scary, Ray, going off on your own?
Not really, because the way I did it in 1996. I kept my job at MetLife. It was my dream, but I didn't want to hurt my family in any kind of way. So I did both for 3 years. And in 1999, when the business grew, I decided to leave MetLife at that point in time.
That's smart. Now, you own a couple other businesses. Do I recall that correctly?
Yes. I own a real estate investment firm where we invest in residential and commercial real estate.
Have you always been entrepreneurial by nature?
I knew by the time I was 4 or 5 years old that I was going to be in business at some point in time.
You did?
I did.
You knew you were going to do your own gig?
Absolutely. At that age.
How in the heck, at that age, do you know? Just you. It was just you.
That's the only thing that really caught my attention. It's the only thing I enjoyed doing other than playing basketball. I love math. I love numbers. I love to read. I love to write.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to be creative in that space and do my own business.
You started out, you were well educated, of course. You even mentioned a couple of places, but you started out at Greenville Tech, did you not?
I did it in reverse.
You did it in reverse.
Yes.
But you spent time at Greenville Technical College. Tell me about your time there. And Greenville Tech, of course, sponsors these episodes, and we're working together to promote folks like you that people in the business ought to know, but that also spent time at Greenville Tech. Tell me about your time.
Well, first of all, I love Greenville Technical College. I mean, it is truly making a difference in the lives of individuals. I would suggest that the majority of the students there don't have the means to go off to college, and they attend Greenville Tech, and It's a real asset. Once I received my 4-year degree in business administration, it was really tough to find a job in 2000. It's been so long now. in 1982, Iranian hostage situation.
Yes.
And also interest rates was 21%. Couldn't find a job, so I won a scholarship at Greenville Tech called the Minority Business Scholarship. And I went into IT, computer science, and I graduated from there in computer science and marketing and IT. With my 4-year degree, I had no problem finding a job at that point in time.
Right. And if you're in the manufacturing industry, there's not much of a better friend than the South Carolina Technical College system, Greenville Tech included. They prepare our folks to work in those facilities every day. I'm going to get you out of here on this, Ray. If you had some advice to give to someone considering going into their own business, what would you say?
Buckle up.
Yeah.
It's not a sprint. It's a journey.
Yeah.
You're going to work 12 to 14 hours a day, but the rewards are just outstanding.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I started my own gig not too long ago, and I would say the exact same thing. Folks, that is Ray Lattimore. Ray is the founder and the CEO of Marketplace Professional Staffing, and he is most definitely an executive you should know. Thanks to Greenville Technical College for providing this opportunity for me to talk to Ray. See you next time.